Okay, a couple quick things. A little breezier out here than I would like, but that's the way it works. Savage has come out with their single shot magazine blocker, available now. Just got mine the other day. So that's what makes this gun legal in Illinois without having an empty gap for garbage to get into your action. So it's just a loading ramp. Previously, I've sighted this Savage in at 100 yards, and it shot right at 3/4 of an inch, just over 3/4 of an inch at 100, I think 100.5 yards. So I've got no business shooting at a whitetail out at 165 yards, for example, if I can't hit the paper. So it's about the end of camera range, but it should be interesting to see what the drop is from 100 yards out to 165. So that's what we're going to do right now. And we're going to zoom in, which is all the zoom that I've got. So we'll see if we can hit some paper. Well, as you can see, that's 3 shots, and that would be 3 dead deer. Looks like I pulled that final shot a little bit to the left, so you can blame that on Randy. Don't blame it on the gun. I do love this little Savage, I'll tell you that. Originally, at 100 yards, I had this thing sighted in about 3.5 inches high. As a guesstimate, going off what Hornady says on the box. Actually, what Hornady says, again on the box, which is just an estimate, 4.5 inches high at 100 to be dead on at 200 yards. Well, I was about 3.5 inches high at 100, and at 165 yards it doesn't look like it dropped at all. Certainly not what I expected. First shot, second shot, third shot. So elevation wise we'd be talking right about here, and I don't know, I'd have to measure it, which I will, but it's still 3.5 to 4 inches high at 165. So I'm going to wait for better range conditions. I want to target this at 200, but if anything, I would drop things down about an inch. All right, now for something a little bit different. We're back to the Savage 110 and 350 Legend with Hornady American Whitetail ammo. The Savage has done great in prior shooting sessions, but this time we've got a target out at 201 yards. And that's all the zoom we've got. So let's take a couple shots and see if we can hit some paper. All right, now I've got a little walking to do. So, 201 yards, 2 shots, that would be 2 dead deer. You've got about a 10-inch kill zone on an adult whitetail. And just based on those 2 shots, I really don't know what I would do as far as scope movement. I suppose I could try to nudge it over, a ½ inch. But when was the last time you saw somebody walk up to their buck and say, you know, that hole was just a ½ inch over to the left, he'd really be dead. Doesn't happen. So the 350 Legend shoots flatter than I would imagine. I thought we would be down in the bottom of the kill zone area here, but we are not. So this is 201 yards. Certainly no problem out to say 210, 215. It's just point and shoot. Center of the body, pull the trigger, go pick them up. So great, great Midwestern straight cartridge whitetail gun. And obviously, if I had my druthers, no, I wouldn't be using the 350 Legend. I would use what I've always used. I'd grab one of my 270 Winchesters, and it would be point and shoot to 300 yards at a much higher velocity. But that's not allowed here for no particular reason. But 350 Legend, low recoil, economical target loads, 215, 220 yard range out of the box. A little experimentation with different brands of ammo like I've done, and you'll be set and you'll be happy. And so will your freezer. So I love this gun. It's great gun, and I like the shorter barrel. It doesn't seem to affect ballistics at all. Certainly not out to 200 yards. And extremely handy in the blind. And we've got a little small 2-person blind here. So if you're shooting out an elevated blind or a tree stand, you don't want a big long barrel. You want something handy. And that's what this Savage is. So, thanks for stopping by. Have fun this year.